or somebody like, oh, you one of them type of niggas. I'm like, hold on, ain't this bitch man? Like, man, come on, bro. Like, nah, I'm done, bro.
Oh no, at that point, block. I'm done with you.
I'm like, y'all, it could be a random person that you're not even a friend with. It could just be like
exactly
a friend of a friend, and then you be like, nah, I'm cool. Y'all got it, bro. Hey, God bless you, the other guys in the chat, because I ain't doing this, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's another thing I learned. Now, if you do have a good point, and it's more females than guys, man, don't even comment, man. Don't even say nothing. If you gonna say something, I don't know. Don't say nothing. Say nothing, bro.
No, like do not engage, because I used to do that. I remember I would get into, you know, like these black debates and stuff. And you know, I said something one time, man, and we was going at it, but then finally I realized, why am I doing this? And that was like about a year and a half ago. And since then, I have not argued with anybody online.
And then, like,
yeah, I'm like,
even though this video is about Kevin Samuels, on the online, because when he was making all the noise at first,
right,
women then, you know, they weren't messing with him. Some women weren't messing with him. So like, if you went on there to try to prove some of his points with like his logical when he made sense,
right,
to the left, like Beyonce said, it's going up for you, bro. Like they don't want to hear none of that.
Cooked, bro.
You getting cooked. All your facts.
Facts don't matter online, bro.
What like, T-Rex said, you thought you got away with it, but you ain't get away with it. Like, all them facts. And it's frustrating, too, because you be considering facts. You be sitting there trying to conversate, trying to debate, but you going to get stomped out, man. Them women just stomp them in the nuts. Like, Boondocks. It's over with, bro. Don't do it, bro. Don't. I really try to use social media only for this and other stuff, because
right, yeah,
it get toxic on there, man. Yeah. And that's really your cousin Trey. That's Trey Day said, man, this is a tool. You can use it for bull BS, or you can use it to try to help you learn and stuff like that. That's all I be doing. I be looking stuff up at late at night. I be doing art type stuff. Yeah. Reading, you be reading, you be knowing all this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Use it to make your brain smart. Don't just be sitting here wasting your idle fucking time. Yeah. This phone is actually it's toxic, but it's powerful.
Yeah.
So that's why I say with great power, this is a great power right here, but you need a responsibility. Yeah. Because at this time, like, a kid, I can get this phone to a kid and they can learn so much about what the fuck ever, because they not teaching half the shit they want. You know, they want no more. Yeah, they don't really teach. They don't even have. I don't even think they have spelling tests. And that's another thing he's talking about. He's talking about education.
Don't teach cursive either, bro. Well, no, I think that they just bought it back, but they have stopped it like 10 years or something like that.
How you not gonna teach cursive? The whole point is teaching that.
That's what I'm saying. Like because
so a kid's not gonna grow up there and learn how to see. This is
that's what I'm saying, because I learned cursive like third grade, and then and I think right after that they stopped teaching. I'm like, why do y'all stop teaching it to people? Oh no, y'all not gonna need it. I'm like, so I can't sign a check or nothing.
How you gonna tell somebody? Yeah, like, it don't even make no sense. Y'all ain't gonna need it. And then the whole Black History thing, like, come on, bro. Y'all was barely teaching that. Now y'all want to stop teaching it?
They don't teach it at all. Like, bro, listen. Honestly, but I mean, I'm 25. About to be 26 next month. Crazy. But in my opinion, they stopped teaching Black History when I was in middle school. Mm-hmm. And that was like about 08, 09.
Yo, that data teacher, he said something important. He said, I want to teach more Black History, but I don't want to just teach about slavery. Because that's what everybody know.
Exactly.
You gonna learn that at first, but then it's at a point.
We were kings.
It was a lot. It's a lot of other stuff. It was a lot of other stuff you can learn, like inventions. There's so many home inventions and inventions that Black people made, like It's what I think what a Black lady made. I was on something. It might have been an iron board or something. Like, it's a lot of inventions, man. It's a lot of stuff for y'all.
A Black man made the first traffic light here in Cleveland. I forget, was that Gary Morgan? I don't even know. Y'all forgive me, but I think it was Gary Morgan.
Yeah, it's important in society to understand each other, and I feel like that's one thing Kevin Samuel was trying to do, is to get people to understand, and get women to understand men, and get men to understand men, and to get people. He was trying to get both of them to take accountability, you know, for certain things. You know, he was 56. It's a good age. He's like, really, 56 is young old.
No, that's young though.
It's young. Yes, young old. Yeah, it's old enough to drop, you know, to give you advice in your areas and stuff where he's at. Right. But he not old. And he took care of himself. You know what I'm saying? He was telling people how to exercise and take care of yourself. That's another thing. He was talking about. He was talking about physical. Like that too. he was talking about being a person in a relationship, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Physical do matter. We not gonna act like it. Like stay healthy. If your partner want to say let's work out, don't sit there and be like, are you trying to call me fat? Or vice versa. Like, you know, if you get a girl that wanna work out and a dude lazy and say you trying to call me lazy or something, no, just work out, take care of your body. You know what I'm saying? That's all he was saying. Because physical do, because if you think physical don't matter, it do. Because right then and there, you already got your physical preference.
Yeah, come on, everybody does.
You got your physical preference. You know what I'm saying? But at that point, take care of yourself, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but take care of yourself. So I mean, you can be here to meet your grandkids, your great grandkids, even great grandkids. Because I mean,
eat them fruits.
Yeah, like whatever you need to do. Because so many times it's just funny. Because like I just think somebody will die at 60, and you know, unfortunately, because in our community we lose so many people to gun violence or whatever happens in their teen years or their 20s. We be like, oh man, 60 is a good life. Like, bro, 60 still young,
60 still young.
60 still young, bro. Like,
there's people that's really 70 looking good.
Looking good. That's what I'm saying, man. We 80
looking good. It's a lot of 80 elderly people out there that got they, you know, they in nursing homes, got their problem. But it's a lot of 80-year-olds and 70-year-olds, and that's when you really old. That actually. They look old, but they still look good.
But they still look good, right?
You know what I'm saying? 50 to 60, that's that young old. And then like 40 is really middle age. So when you... Listen, I'm 30, and I thought my uncle was 30, his dad. Like, I thought he was old. But now he's 30, I'm like, man, 30 just feel like a more mature phase of 20s to me.
Okay.
That's what it feel like. That's when Jay-Z said 30 to 20s. He was not lying.
Right now, I feel him, but like, I mean, 30 still 30 though.
30 still 30, but like basically saying you still young, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Still young. Like people, people like, oh damn, you old. No, I'm just older than you. 30 really not that. It looks scary, man. It only looks scary, especially when you're not trying to do nothing with your life.
Hello.
When you like,
there you go.
You're not trying to do nothing like. I do this to like not to even really get paid. It's really just because like I got the energy. I'm charismatic. I love talking. I love interaction with people. I love the music and stuff. I do this. I brought my cousin. I do this because this is what I do, and I also do it to kill. So I'm not just sitting here wasting idle time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You never know where something can take you in life. And right now, like me and my friends all be creative, and I feel like we all about to clash on. And make something powerful. I really feel like that ass. Like I can't tell y'all like what's going on, but we really working on something. But that's what I'm just saying. Like don't sit there and be lazy.
Idle,
and idle. You really gotta
keep on moving.
Because where you at? Like let's say you hit 40, right? And then it's even worse because you're not doing it. Now your life look really, really regular. You know what I'm saying? People like you could be working at like a fast food job. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody could be like, damn, your life regular. But then they go to your house or they see you doing a lot of other stuff. They see you being collaborated and doing other stuff outside your work. It's what you do outside your work and how you manage your money and manage your time. And that's going to make you feel, because when you don't want to, if you don't do that, you're going to hit 30 and you're going to feel old. Right. I feel young. You know what I'm saying? Black don't crack.
No, definitely don't. But I mean, something else I want to talk about too, about the whole health thing. We talk about black excellence when getting to the bag. And listen, money important. We definitely need money. I'm not gonna sit here and be, you don't need money. We need money, especially in this country. But I think we can also focus on black excellence as living a long, healthy, happy life. Because I watched Magic Johnson's documentary, They Call Me Magic, on Apple TV. Mm-hmm. And I was just looking at his family, man. You know, everybody's still around. Like his parents, I guess that they in their 80s and 90s, they still look good. All of his sisters and brothers in their 60s like him, they still look good. Magic Johnson still look good.
Can I tell you something? I feel like one reason due to that is he got money, so he's probably taking care of his money. But I feel like when he got his sickness, it woke him up more to take care of himself and his family more. I feel like that's
them fan, but them families,
like that kind of had a part to play.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But I mean, I think I might
that's
be wrong
though. If somebody's 80 and he's his family, his
that's what I'm saying.
You said his grandparents?
No, his parents. Yeah, they still aware and they still know what's going on.
That's dope.
And that's dope. I mean, like I'm not gonna say that he don't help out his siblings. I don't know the situation, but I mean, I get the vibe that they kind of do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they like they all still look good, and that's Black excellence to me as well. Everybody still healthy, know what's going on, and they can still move around and still meet grandkids, great grandkids. That's the other side of Black excellence. So we can talk about getting money, yes, but also we need to be here to enjoy the money, because if you hold on, wait a minute. If you getting all this money, but you die at 40, but listen, if it happened to happen. But I mean, what were you doing it for? Yeah.
And then on top of that, when it comes to Black excellence, Black people, sometimes we need to look out for each other more, because we
do definitely.
We don't have Black. I don't want to say we don't have Black communities no more. But
not really like that.
We don't have a lot of Black things at all.
We don't own a lot. It's very.
Don't own a lot.
We consume the most. We shell out the most money.
When Black people were fighting more for the rights to be more
integrated.
Yeah, and to be more accepted, because the way we got treated before,
right?
We had, as a community and as a people, we had more of our own things.
Correct.
You don't see little Black restaurants and little barbecue restaurants.
Corner stores.
You don't see them like that no more. You don't see that, and that's another thing I feel like Kevin Samuels was trying to do, is to get more Black marriage back together, even though y'all might not like this, so we can have shit like this. But on the outside, regardless, you do art, anything, we gotta start collaborating as Black people to help each other more. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of stuff we do not have, and a lot of races do have. You know what I'm saying? We already don't know our languages and stuff. So let's throw that out the window. Let's get some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's be more together with each other. But it's always, it's hard because we come from a lot of Black people come from the scratch, a good time scratching and survive. You know what I'm saying? So like we all kind of struggling. So it's like, yeah, I can help you, but I can only help you so much. And some people, sometimes some situations you might grow up a different way, might be harder. You might have to be shady. I'm just being serious.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And that's the problem, because we have it a little tougher in society. As Black women and Black men. I'm not saying, man, fuck it, man. We do. Fuck the shit. Like, we got a little tougher. I was trying to be nice and shit, man. No, we got a little tougher, bro.
It's a fact.
It's a whole ass fact, bro.
It's a fact.
We got them tougher. I'm probably gonna spit this video up because I'm about to get into the next thing. Don't play with the N-word. I've been going through that lately.
Yeah, no.
My N-word, don't say that. It sounds like a fucking diet version of the ER.
Oh, that's right. We can't say it. I forgot about to say it.
Yeah, don't.
Almost forget.
Yeah, I was about to say it. I'm about to get cringy.
I forgot. Yeah, we can't say
it. But don't be like, hey, my N-word. Don't play with that. Don't even be around me. Like if you're the opposite race, bro. Because I try. Listen, the only time I say it is if I see a lot of ignorant stuff where I cannot think of nothing else. I'm like, this is a nigga moment. I didn't mean to say it, but like that's what it is. Cause like people will put you in those situations, but don't be playing with the word though. Like I remember, I ain't gonna lie, I had a guy at my job not too long ago tell me about what Juice WRLD says in his room, and then he said it, and I'm like, yo, I know you describing the situation, but do not give you the right to say it. And he said it again. I'm like, all right, I'm not about to lose my money for this dude, so I walked out. Don't play with the word, because it's disrespectful to a Black person if that's your friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna start. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting at the age where, like,
no, I feel you.
If I tell you, listen, don't call me that.
You should have enough respect for me as a friend. Period. Forget all the black and white. If you calling me a friend, like I mean this.
Friend. Period. Yeah. Friend,
because
period. If you don't like,
right.
Forget the black and white. Forget that. I'm just saying, because like I started off. Only why I brought that up because of black and white, because I would play. Don't play with the word if you are. Like, if you're not black, don't play. That's my thing. But like, as a respect, like my cousin was saying, yeah, you gotta have enough respect for your like.
As a friend,
because a lot of people, I just talk like this. No, have respect for me. Don't call me. That ain't my name.
Exactly. If I tell you something, because okay, I know that this isn't equal, but let's just say a friend has a nickname or something that his family call him. Lil J, or Johnny, whatever his nickname may be. And you stop by his house because y'all cool, and they like, hey, Lil Johnny, Lil Bell, whatever they call him, because like he had a bell head or something, so call Lil Bell. I don't know. But they call him Lil Bell, and you okay, cool. Fam won't call him that. Y'all go to work or like y'all at the club,
man,
and you scream out like, hey, Lil Bell, what's going on?
Yeah.
No, like that dude gonna be like, man, you calling me that out here, bro? Don't do that.
Yeah, you can't. You don't call me Lil Bell.
Yeah. You're like, don't do that. You don't have that access. And the same thing with the N-word. If you really call yourself a friend of mine, if I tell you that, you should say, you know what? As a friend, I got enough respect for you that
no,
I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm about to get okay.
Uh-oh.
I just thought about it.
Okay.
So word, the A in the word. You hear them songs and rap. People grow up in the hood. Other people that's not of our race, they do their dirt. They go through some street shit, whatever. They get the pass. I'm just saying, like, some people.
That's one way.
Yeah, they would get the pass, but
go.
Just because you get the pass, don't overuse the shit in your vocabulary, bro. I be hearing people talk it and use that, and I got friends, and matter of fact, after this video, I'm gonna have a conversation with these people, bro, like dead ass, because I don't like. In my mind, I'm like, you can talk better than that.
Exactly.
You can talk better than that. I remember I dated a girl one time. And Toledo, this black girl. I'm not saying her name. She be cool. I can talk to Corinne. One time she said, Jordan, stop cussing that much, because I know you can have an intelligent conversation, because you're doing it right now from your grandmother. And I thought about that. And at that point, as I kept growing, I started learning, like, I don't get mad when people use big words. I ask them, like, what does that mean? So I can apply it. So some people get mad when you in it. It can be an argument or a conversation, or like they'll get mad when you use certain words they don't use. And I'm like, bro, replace that. Replace the N-word with something else if you're saying it too much, bro. It's not that hard, bro. It really ain't.
It's not hard.
It really ain't, because I feel like, yeah, we as a black person, we get to say it, and I feel like I'm gonna try to stop saying as much, because other races, when y'all do say it, y'all gotta be careful with it. You see what I'm saying? It's like a selective choosing world, so it's kind of crazy. So at that point, you might as well not even say it at all, because now you got to be selective with the shit. And that's why you it's kind of just really think about that. I gotta be selective with that word. Like me, I learn. See, that's crazy. They have to be selective with it, but like I feel like black people have to teach themselves how to be selective with it, so they don't say it that much, because we just so used to saying we get the pass. We like, just don't say that word.
Like,
Learn some more vocabulary, please.
like now listen, I'm about to show y'all a meme off my phone, because this is something. I got you. Because this is something I'm definitely guilty of. Like, okay, we got this meme of Riley and Uncle Ruckus, and the meme say, showing Riley how I talk about black issues, but then you got Uncle Ruckus showing how I talk to my black friends. And that oh wait, it went dark, I'm sorry. Y'all can look at it again. But I'm definitely guilty of this meme myself, because sometimes you just get mad and you get this and that, you know what I'm saying? You could just get angry. So it's something that I worked on, and one thing I'll say is this: if you want to stop cursing, because I really don't curse as much as I used to either, but I would say don't try to eliminate all the words. Just take your favorite word, the one that you use the most. Mm-hmm. Cut that one out, and like I guarantee, if you cut that one out, it make it the rest of them will just fall out to the wayside.
The younger kids in my job, bro, younger generation, I learn words from them, like my homeboy Christian. Man, that's tough. he'll say that for a lot of stuff. Like he like it can be bad. Like
that's ancient though. That
he like,
that is
tough.
ancient black
he Hispanic. Yeah, he's like that's tough. Or he'll be like, it could be I be doing that. Like, I got that from battle rap. I be doing that. There's a lot of little slogans I be using, like, you know, just to replace the word, because your vocabulary, when you learn how to speak well, it attracts so much more people, bro.
It do, and like
it help your chances with the ladies in relationships.
It's just a life here.
Even help a woman that can speak well is so attractive to me, because some of y'all already fly at the mouth, you know, and like you gotta learn how to speak the N word, bro. We got to change that eventually. It's got to change. Don't play with it. Respect your peoples who, as a friend, respect them if they don't want to hear that, they don't want to say it. Because there's a lot of people, I just brought that up because it's been on my mind, and eventually I'm probably going to address
you will.
Address some people.
Get the chopping block out. Get the.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, respectfully, do not say that.
No, guess what? Disrespectfully.
Like, what I'm no, what I'm saying is, like, because when you, when you just say, like, like, you can say my guy or some shit like that. Like, I got a friend, sometimes she say, like, my nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, I don't gotta be, even if you black, I don't even like that. Like, you a black girl, I'm not. Why I gotta be nigga all the time? Like,
I feel that, man.
Because then at the point, it's like,
we gotta stop.
I'm more than nigga.
Exactly. We gotta stop like referring to ourselves though as niggas.
Yeah, I feel like nigga is
both ways.
Nigga is a listen. They tried to make it a positive a long time ago, and it can be, but like I feel like it's a toxic word for real, because it's like it gets you in trouble for real. even me just saying it on here, some people gotta stop. You know how we do people do videos and they want to get monetized. They try not to say that. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, I done said it on here already. But
it is what it is.
It is what it is. But that's what the conversation is.
Right, like that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, like something else I want to delve into about the whole N word is this whole inviting them to the cookout BS. I can't stand
that, bro. You can't.
No, I'm saying this, man. Listen, just because somebody can rap a lyric, and listen, I'm not hating on nobody. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that if you're not black that you should not be able to rap. But it's like, why does that constitute inviting somebody to the cookout? They're not going to invite you to the grill out for knowing Matchbox 20 or 26, whatever they are. You know, excuse my language. They're not going to invite you for knowing Garth Brooks, Adam Levine, and Maroon 5.
Yeah, for Carrie Hilson and all them, yeah, they not like, oh, you just invited to the cookout.
That's what I'm saying. What do Spanish people have out of no disrespect? But like I'm not trying to be like that.
Bad baby.
No. Like they cookouts. Like no, they cookouts.
Oh, what they cookouts?
Yeah, like what are they called?
They call it with the same. I don't know what they really call it, but from my Puerto Rican friends, like they really just say cookout for real. They
cookout.
The same shit as us.
Cookout. Okay. Guess what? They not inviting people.
But if you go to your cookout, they gonna really be playing their cultural music.
But that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't invite us to the cookout. Not saying that they don't, but like I mean, they wouldn't invite us to the cookout just because we can dance to some, you know, what do you call
Bachata.
it? Bachata. Oh man, look at him with, you know, hitting the moves. Come to the cookout. They would just recognize, okay, that's somebody that can do that. Cool. Mm-hmm. Keep it pushing. But you got one person that can rap or sing, talk about some invite to the cookout. No, bro, what you really mean? Hold on, let me finish it real quick.
You bombing.
Invite to the cookout really mean you invited to my bedroom, bruh. That's like, bruh, really what it means. I'm just saying.
I was jumping. I was about to get there because remember you said that not long ago. You was like, man, because I know you. It was okay. Basically, y'all seen the clip with the white girl
with the
and her friend, and they would sing "Little Baby Didn't," and I'm like, and then he said, my cousin said, like, for real, that's really because like, dude, black people. It is a black people thing. Invited to the cookout. We just gonna be serious.
Yeah, let's get.
And then they was like, yo, I feel like half of them want to get busy with her, and I'm like, you know what? Because I looked at this stuff and I'm like, I'm into them type of girls, you know. But I wasn't I wasn't like invite her to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't invite her. I wasn't saying that, but I'm like, but he made me realize something. It's really because people be into that type of stuff,
and that's fine. I don't have an issue with people doing what they want to do.
Sometimes it be
that's fine.
Her stuff was cool, but I done seen videos of it look cringy.
It look cringy, right?
And I'm like, okay, you invite Nat to the cookout? All right, we gonna see how that's gonna go.
Yeah, like, I mean, listen, I don't have any problem with people dating whoever they want to date. That's your right.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole issue is just giving N-word passes and, getting online. Here's one thing that we have to stop as black men. We have to stop getting online disrespecting our women. Because we do that way too much. We are way too comfortable talking about some, oh man, these black bees don't be doing this. These black bees don't be doing that. Okay, well, guess what?
Crazy.
Keep that to yourself, because guess what? Every group of men talk crazy about every group of women. White men talk real crazy about white women.
Oh, yeah.
That's
can
what
I
I'm
tell
saying.
you something, bro?
Go ahead.
It's a lot of white men I know. They don't really... I'm done with my women. Dead ass, and they'll date a black girl. It's so cool. It's cool. But they be dogging their own women, you know what I'm saying?
But they not doing that online.
They not doing it online like how we doing it online.
Exactly.
And the same thing.
It go both ways.
Because I done seen some black females.
It go both ways.
Y'all niggas ain't shit. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, this is why it ain't gonna never get nowhere. Because, man, sorry to go left.
Oh God.
Do you think, I'm trying to think how to say this without getting, like, into my pocket.
Okay.
Do you think the whole interracial, I'm doing this just right too. You think the whole interracial thing kind of divided black men and women?
In a certain
because
sense.
there's a lot of black guys. I mean, we all have our different experiences and shit.
Right.
But like it's a lot of interracial relationships.
Right.
And I mean, when I mean interracial, I'm not talking about just like black and Hispanic. I'm talking about interracial because
black, white,
some
black,
women,
Asian.
some women, they're I've seen black women see I've been out with my friend. Just my friend, she's white. Okay. Just walking around having a good day, sun out, we talking about whatever. Black girls looking. You see that? And I see the energy, bro. Y'all can't hide that shit. I know it, bro. And I'm like, damn, it's just my friend, bro. Like,
right.
Like, what the fuck? Like, and what's crazy, when you see a white dude with a black girl, a black woman, that energy don't even come off. That you see that. Not from a guy. Not in my. I don't know about that. In my, because we live on two different sides. In my, we kind of live through them lives too. But in my, we see different things. In my experience, I've never seen that. I've never seen the hate from a white dude dating a black girl. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I've never seen it. You seen it? Tell me how that
goes. Okay.
Like, I ain't never seen it.
Okay, listen, again.
I ain't never seen
it. Brothers, listen, man.
I don't get mad at it.
I don't either personally. But, I mean, first of all, let's address the whole, I'm going to start where you said, do you think interracial cause divide? In a certain sense, yes. Because traditionally, I may be wrong, but traditionally, black women first choice are black men, and typically their only choice is black men. Most black women are not going to date interracially. They'll just be alone.
That was my first choice.
Listen, man. That's everybody's first choice, is to be with somebody of their ethnicity, race, whatever.
Then like you venture out, keep going.
But men, especially black men, we tend to try different palettes, different things.
Yeah.
We tend to mix more than black women. I think black women are starting to mix more now, but even now, I still really don't see it all like that except social media.
Yeah, they don't mix like that.
I don't really, well, I mean, we live in Cleveland, so it's a very small, segregated city as well. But I mean, we tend to mix more. So you're gonna have some women who feel that, if you dating a white or like an Asian, even certain Spanish, it depends, that's a man that was supposed to be for them. So
yeah, but that's where they gotta get out of it, because just because I'm black don't mean I'm for you. Like, it don't, because like it don't mean I'm for you. We two different people. You might be somebody that's not for me. Your whole how you think, how you live, how you view the world, I might not even jig with none of that.
Right. I mean, no.
So that's why when you see interracial, when I tell people, when they see people interracial together, they can't be like, And that's really good. Like you said that, like, cause in my preference, you be out with a you can be standing next to a white girl. I never got that from a Spanish person though. Like me out with my friends or out with a Spanish chick and like
well, yeah, because
crazy.
they
like the white,
like, yeah.
but with a white girl, like it sometimes it gets annoying because I'm like, bro, I might not 9 out of 10, I'm not even with them.
Right.
I'm just so friends. We having a good time, and then here you and here comes like. Right, especially if you're good look like me, I go out, I try to look best something good, look good and stuff, and I feel like it could be a little frustrating because black women say it's not enough black men, but that is not fucking. I mean, is it true? I don't think it is.
It's a hard thing.
It's so many single people.
It's a hard thing to say because now the argument, kind of go back to Kevin's Samuels a little bit, is that there's not enough because this is another argument I've heard. There's not enough high quality men for them because like you have a lot of black women that are getting these 6-figure jobs,
right?
And they feel like they want to date somebody that's an earner power. And listen, I'm not mad at y'all for that. I definitely agree. Mm-hmm. So they feel like the ones that are in their range, quote unquote, that are also high quality, high earning men, however you define that, they're not choosing them. That they're choosing either white or Latina. So then they feel like I gotta date down, whether that be mentality, money wise, and they don't want to compromise that. Mm-hmm. That's another side I've heard. And listen, I feel like my whole thing is this, man.
So you can find a guy that's not super high value to making the money that you want, that Kevin Samuels type money, or that how he was talking, that you can find somebody. He's just trying to say you can find somebody lower that still can make enough money. You might not be traveling all the time, but you still gonna travel. You gonna have a nice life.
It depends on the person. I mean, to kind of flip it to men, it's like when dudes say, my girl got to be built like this. Hey, that's his right. If he say like, man, my girl better, big butt, big this, big that. That's his right.
You want to be in shade? That's his right.
That's his right. The same way it's a woman's right to say, I want to do built like this. I want to do that got this money, and vice versa. What?
We talking about how people are built.
Yeah.
There's women out there be like, they want to do with a good salary and stuff, but it's women out really be like, he got to be packing. And when I mean packing, I mean like they be wanting these porno size.
I ain't touching this one.
I just hear it all the time. I'm like, come on, man. And I just want to say that, like, y'all got to stop. That's retarded. Me, I'm Gucci, but I'm just saying, like.
You could add that one.
No, but for real, that would be crazy. Like, I understand it's your preference,
but that's her preference, man. Like,
that's her preference.
She might need somebody that can, go a deep up in there.
Man.
I'm just saying, like, she might have that deep dish in these
I might go.
My bad.
I'm let her feed on that and get cringy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But like when it comes to preference, man, just don't over preference though, because sometimes you can over preference your physical.
Right.
Physical act how you want. You can her physical. Like you can really want somebody because they physical, and because you can be with that person just because they physical, and it's a whole bunch of other stuff with them that you not even connecting with because y'all don't see eye to eye. Or it could be like the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be the totally opposite. Your preference, sometimes don't compromise yourself. That's all I want to say. You really got to really look into who you trying to get involved with. And that's another
thing. Be honest with yourself as well.
Dating is so difficult now. So a lot of people really just be out here being single and focus on. If you single and you're not dating, man, I mean, I can't even blame you. Focus on get your stuff right. Especially, for real, if you're not ready for a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
If you got a lot of stuff going, that's another problem with society. We be wanting relationships and validation, like you said.
Right.
And we really got a lot of stuff to work on in life, for real. Physical,
exactly, man.
Financial. Learning how to spiritual, like, bro.
Man, like get not that I'm sorry, but like I mean, get your energy right, man. Because I mean, I want to kind of talk about this too, man. I saw Daylight on an interview.
Oh man.
No. Like he was cool.
Oh,
like,
he was cool. He went
yeah. Like no, like he was talking about how he was just walking around frowning for like most of his life. I don't know like how
he did seem he used
but
to
he
seem
was
like even watching battle stuff. He used to seem a little angrier type person on cat.
Right, yeah. He was talking about how just wasn't none. I don't know. He wasn't getting the results that he wanted, but he said, "Man, I just started raising my eyebrows, like just more. I guess like not being scrunched up, but like raise them up."
I used to do that.
And he said that he's had so many opportunities come to him and so many new friends and things like that just by simply raising his eyebrows, by looking approachable. Because so many times we had this, stone face, or the girls call it, resting bee face, where you just be sitting there all frowned up, like, and like, I mean, if somebody see you like that, they're gonna think he or she is not approachable.
Right.
So you have to make yourself
look approachable.
Yeah, like, I mean, relax your shoulders, man. You ain't gotta be all like this. It's something I'm still working on. You ain't gotta be all tight all the time, looking all. I'm just saying, man. You take your coat off, man. Relax your shoulders.
Yeah, like that approachable. Let's get to that resting bitch face, because there's a lot of women that do have resting bitch face, and they will say, and I just mean a lot of women, all nationalities. Yeah, oh, this is just my face. Don't be like that, because you wanna you be those be the type of women. You want a guy, but you don't even look approachable. And no, guy don't got time to look. I don't want to talk to no female that look mean. And then you know what they say? You're not as strong. I heard he's just not strong enough, or y'all too coward. You know what I'm saying? I might have had a bad day. Then why are you here? And if you had a bad day,
you gotta battle through the days though.
Yeah, if you had a bad day, you had an event or somewhere, and you trying to have a good time. Don't look mad. Try to be approachable, bro, because you're trying to get out of your mood. And if you're not gonna get out of that mood, go. You know what I'm saying? But remember, be approachable. Don't be sitting, because remember, I was in high school. I ain't gonna lie. Remember my eyebrows used to be really pointing up. I used to walk around kind of like serious and shit, and girls just like, I used to be scared to talk to you, kind of like, because you looked at mean.
Look mean,
yeah. And I'm like, when I heard that from also a female at a young age, I'm like, let me change this. Let me be a little more open, because I'm really like, I'm not mean. I'm really more charismatic, and it worked. Being approachable, dressing, knowing how to dress for occasions.
Smell goods too, because that's something I'm really trying to get into, man. Smell
good.
Like, man, listen.
Y'all better go watch them old videos we did. Smell good, bro. Don't
the right cologne to take you, man, to a whole different level, bro.
Whole different level,
man.
You gotta find your chemistry and everything. You gotta know if it's cold, wear something that's that's gonna stand out. Smell good, because some people out here just be
stinking.
Stinking. And if you any lady, I ain't gonna do that, because I don't want to do it. Like, listen.
Yeah, like just
I'm gonna say it like this. White diamonds, I don't really mess with it, but it do work for certain older women. But I'm just saying, the Golden Girls. Be careful of that white diamonds. That's bro, that's shit different. That's a 90s cologne.
No, that shit make me think about the pearls on my grandmother's neck, bro.
Yeah, like when you smell it smells so vintage.
Yeah, that shit is so
I'm like, and I remember I used to see the commercials, and I forgot it was a white lady on there. I think she passed. And she used to always, like, they was like her advertisement. I'm like, this lady had this white diamonds on in her job. And I guess a girl needs some perfume. I'm like, don't spray that. She sprayed it, bruh. Only in the back, but we smelled it in the front. Like, white diamonds ain't nothing to play with. Be careful.
No, because them older colognes were like super strong, man. Because like,
that's like a church cologne.
That one, man, and then like
church perfume.
But the male versions, I can't even think of them off the top of my head. But the male versions just be smelling like woods, because like I definitely get when I was in study hall by junior year of high school, and the guy that watches study hall, if any of my classmates see this, they'll know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know when he sprayed it, man. But that dude came in there, the whole study hall was just smelling like woods, bro. We was like,
it smelled like a whole
woods, like not stanky woods, but like outside, like I mean, like not like muddy.
I get what you're saying, because I remember we was doing cologne reviews. They would have sandwood, maplewood. It smelled like a tree.
Yeah, like a tree, man. Like, I'm
like multiple trees. Like multiple trees. Strong as hell.
Yeah, man, a whole room. Like why did he spray that on himself, man? That dude smell like woods, bro.
Bro, like, that shit crazy, bro.
Not backwoods, but woods.
Colognes is too crazy, bro. But can I tell you something about I ain't gonna say something about backwoods, man. Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just get a little bit. Cologne and weed. What girls like the smell. Certain women like the smell. I love the smell of a man. It's like weed and cologne. It's funny to me. Weed and cologne. So you smelling. Like, don't do that though. Don't go around smelling like weed just because I told you.
So make sure make sure the weed smell cool, because sometimes y'all be smelling like weed and ass, man. I'm just saying, man. Like some of these dudes, man, they be smelling like weed and ass. I'll be like, bro,
that's just things you be sagging.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Whatever it is, but like, man, all I be smelling is weed and ass.
I had a girl.
Shit be stinking. Excuse my language.
One of my friends one time, she told me when she smelled me, we was first kicked it. She was like, "You the first person. A lot of guys don't even really wear cologne like that." I felt bad. And I'm like, that's what. And I thought about that's what made me do made me do the cologne videos with you, because I'm like, nah, man, we really have to
step it up, yeah.
Step it up. I'm about to start getting cologne classes. Because. Like me, I'm glad your dad put me on the cologne at a young age, because back then, a long time ago, I was wearing Bod.
So
that, and then he put me on the curve, because he used to work at the Steinmart.
Yeah.
I was already ahead of the game. I'm like, okay, cool. This is how I'm really supposed to be smelling, because that shit cheap. Bod was Bod. It was like Axe before it. It was the first Axe.
It was the first Axe.
It was a cringy commercial. I like your Bod. Like, it was crazy as fuck. And like you wear it, I don't even wear Axe. Like the Axe is an emergency.
The weed, that's the weed cologne.
That's the weed cologne.
Gym class, man.
Yeah.
Man, bro, I got PTSD from that, man. Cause dudes would not even take showers. They would come straight out.
That shit did not last. Like
it don't even last. It smelled like musty, whatever scent you had, bro. It's just like
yeah, you smell like a spice and must.
A spice and must, like which is even worse.
Man, we gotta do better with the fragrances. Ladies, y'all do very well with the fragrances.
No, they do. Yeah.
Y'all do very well.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even like. My friend Emily, I went to her house, and she had all these perfumes, and I'm like, oh wow, you really smell good. The light blue, the perfume, yeah, like y'all do. Women do. Like y'all they don't even talk about how like they do so well. That's one thing I will give to women. Like y'all do so well with smelling good.
Scents.
Even if y'all they don't even need perfume. Like they can wash up with body wash, and then you just smell that for days. You like, what the fuck is that? Like they don't even need perfume. Women do way so good, smelling good, yo.
Keeping the house fresh though too, man.
Booty women out there.
Keeping the house fresh though too, man. Cause sometimes,
keep the house fresh. Keep the house fresh.
Cause like man, I can't lie. Sometimes, man, I'm guilty of this. When that boy smell creep up on you, or that man smell, you be like, what the? I started buying candles because I was like, I gotta stop this right now.
Especially if you got pets, if you got pets and kids. Definitely try and keep your heart. I know it's challenging as hell because animals do what the fuck they do. They stress out. They do
right. Kids do too.
Yeah, kids do too. Yeah. Like just do your best. Just remember. Go back to these old videos. We did wax burn.
Don't go nose blind. Yeah, don't go nose blind. Please.
Nah, don't go nose blind. And this stuff. It's like the smells is really so cheap. Don't buy cheap cologne though, because it stank. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work right. Don't buy cheap cologne.
And it'll make you break out.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all can go to the mall right now, and this is cool. We talking about this because let's go back to Kevin Samuels because he's talking about this in his videos. He'll start off the fragrance of the day and stuff. There's bottles like of Coach, Versace. I have a small bottle. It's a travel size bottle. It came in an actual box, Coach box. You can get it from the mall. You can get it from Ulta. You can get it from what's the other one? Sephora. They about $40, and it lasts. You ain't gotta buy them that big bottles and stuff. Spending $70 on a bottle just to smell good, $60, $50. These little bottles about here, they last. They travel size, and you can buy a whole bunch and they $40. That's all you need. They got Versace Eros in there. They got the Coach in there, and Coach smell good. This white boy put me on the Coach on Black History Month. I'm not even lying. I was trying to tell him about Versace. He was like that. He's like, this Coach smell good. I'm like, man, what he know? I'm like, oh, he ain't lying. And it's a travel size. I was out. Shout outs to him. I don't even know his name, but
Dale, no, I'm playing.
He was in there looking and stuff. Like, don't spend your body on this. Like, keep your woman smelling good. Keep your man smelling good. Put your kids on how to smell good. Don't buy them nothing too powerful.
Yeah, cause they
You know what I'm
kids,
saying? Or like just spray something on them and start teaching them. Keep the house smelling good. Keep your car smelling good. I hate a messy car.
Oh, yeah, man.
I know people got lies, but
like roll with your windows down sometimes too, man. Cause like I said, them scents, like a scent had kind of snuck up in my car, man. I just spray my car down and roll with the windows down. Wipe your car down too. Make sure that you wiping your seats down and everything, even if it's just you in the car.
Even if it's just you.
Yeah, you like make sure she wiping that joint down, cause like you do not if you're a male trying to get a female, that's the worst thing. Get up in there, your car stinking. Like she not gonna say nothing, but she gonna take that note.
Anytime
like,
I get anytime a woman been in my car, one thing I will say, cause you know me, it smells good in here. Like it's just them little air freshener, especially if you in the winter, bro. Like
yeah, you need air freshener.
Them little Febreze fresheners, put them there, and if you a smoker, they have ones where like it's for smoke. You know what I'm saying? Get those. Keep your car clean. Just be clean, man. Cause don't be fooled. COVID's still here. It's just not like it ain't here like how it was, but it's still here because people still getting sick. You don't want to get sick around this time, so just make sure you keep it clean, man. Make sure you definitely keep this clean. All right, we out, man. That's all I want to talk about. I'm gonna chop this up because we didn't. From Kevin Samuels to life.
Black issues,
black issues. But that's what happens when you talk about him. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, him.
God bless him.
Family, you know what I'm saying? Everybody learned from him. Even if you hate him, you still learned from him. I guarantee you. We out, man.